Hello, welcome to my stream. Tonight we'll be playing Bomberman 64 The Second Attack, and last weekend we were able to beat the first one of the Bomberman games for the Nintendo 64 after a lot of struggle, after some stressful moments. It was a very hard game, it was much harder than what I was expecting it to be, but with patience and with some luck, we managed to beat it, and that's why tonight we're starting its sequel. We were starting Bomberman 64 The Second Attack. So, about this game, I don't know anything about it. Bomberman 64, I started playing it as a kid, and I was able to check the first levels or just the beginning of the game, and I also have heard some music from that game, like Blue Resort, for example, which is my favorite. But this game, I don't know anything about it. I don't think it's been many years since I realized or since I learned that there was a sequel to Bomberman 64. So this is going to be like totally fully blind, and I'm just expecting this game to be harder than Bomberman 64 from what people told me when I was playing it. But I'm hoping that my experience with Bomberman 64 is going to help me out, because there may be some struggling, but I hope that we can figure strategies out in an easier way than how it was for Bomberman 64. So that's the plan. We are going to play this game on Sundays, and after it's done, I'm planning to start Bomberman Hero, which is another game that I haven't played, but I also know some music from it. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully the stream is alright. We had some problems when we were playing Bomberman 64. So let me know if something happens, if the stream is laggy or if I have some issues. And I'm also hoping that the game works alright. So let's go for it. So this is a 2000 game. In the dim past, the universe as we know it was created by an angel. The angel created the stars, the planets, the sky, the sea, and all life in the universe. But the angel was torn apart into two halves, a goddess, a goddess and a demon. The demon brought darkness to the universe, and the goddess gathered warriors to fight against the darkness. The goddess and her warriors used 7 magical stones to imprison the demon and bring everlasting peace to the universe, or so they believed. That was some. Wait, is that? Is it what? That looks like Kirby. What's that cute monster? That I hope it's our friend. Oh, we are fighting some elemental monsters or elemental based enemies. A casino stage. Maybe I should skip this cutscene now because now they are giving me some spoilers, I guess. Of course, there is a water level, but I believe it's over, right? And who's that? Okay, pretty interesting start. First impression of mine is that this game is going to be longer than Bomberman 64 because we had so many different enemies. So yeah, this gotta be longer than the first game. Maybe that's why it's harder. Let's go with story mode. New file. I hope the game is saving. I hope you won't have any problems with the save. Are they giving me the same dialogue? We are not getting it, right? Okay, so thankfully I watched the cutscene. This is more interesting than the first game, I gotta say. We have an egg. Oh, the cutscene spoiled it to us though. It's the Kirby monster. Warning. This is giving me back some memories of Xenogears. A wormhole? I love how old games have that. It is a black hole. I love how old games have that ability to tell stories without using lots of dialogues, you know? It's just visuals. I don't think we can do anything now, Bomberman. I wonder how your radar was not able to detect a black hole from distance. Also, thank goodness we are able to watch the cutscenes properly in here, while in Bomberman 64 we were having some glitches during the cutscenes. BHB Soldier 1. What's BHB? Bomberman Hero something? But this is not Bomberman Hero though. Might as well dump it all in here, I guess. Hey, what should I do with this egg-like thing? So we are not alone? Throw it in the rest, huh? Wait, look at this. This round guy has something that looks like the Firestone. You're right. Who do you think he is? Anyway, we would better grab it and report to Balefile. Come on, let's go. Okay, so do I need to do something? Come on, use your bombs. Or use the egg. It's Kirby! That was a good nap. Don't mention it. I'm actually very tired and I'm a little bit sleepy. What is this place? This isn't where Pommy went to sleep. So his name is not Kirby, it's Pommy. A black hole? How can he hatch from an egg and already understand advanced physics? Pommy remembers getting tired, so Pommy went inside Pommy. Oh, okay, maybe that answers it. Maybe he became an egg by his own choice. Maybe just like what Yoshi does to his enemies, right? I mean, they don't get trapped in an egg by their choice, but that doesn't mean that it is impossible for you to lock someone or some creatures inside eggs after they are born. So Pommy remembers getting tired, so Pommy went inside Pommy's eggs for a nap. How did Pommy end up in here? The black hole, we just said it. You saw an unusual egg, so you pick it up? Oh, okay, so he's asking how we found him. Ooh, why'd you have to go and do that? Pommy was just sleeping in the egg. Pommy wasn't lost. Pommy wants to leave. Can you help Pommy? What? The ancient jewel of your people is missing? Oh, maybe that's the Firestone. If you find it, can you get it? Can you get out of here? Wait, is this game explaining me how Bomberman can throw bombs or create bombs? It's because of a firestone? Is that why we weren't able to blow this cage? Sounds like we both have a problem. You can't get through the door, you're too big. That means it's up to Pommy. Pommy will go take a look around, alright? Pommy is really scared, but Pommy will be back soon. Mew! What? What are you supposed to be? You don't recognize Pommy? Pommy is the cutest hero in the whole galaxy. So why is this game called Bomberman 64? Pommy is looking for, Oops! Pommy forgot to ask him his name. And what he was looking for. No, we told you that we are looking for an ancient jewel. Anyway, you should give him back what you stole. Stealing's not right. It must be a friend of that guy in the cell. Get it! Woohoo! Wait. Oh, right. Pommy is scared. Stop, don't chase Pommy. It went that way. Pommy shouldn't have been nice. Shouldn't have offered to help that man. Look at him go, he's a fast one. Now Pommy's mad. Hey Early, how's it going? How's your Sunday, man? How's everything? I'm a little bit tired tonight, but thank goodness we were able to do some progress yesterday in Riven. We were finally able to crack one of the mysteries of the codes that we had to figure out. So it was worth it. I was pretty much tired after the stream. I was even hanging out with Joe Danson in Draco's stream after Riven, and my mind was like super tired after all the brainstorming from yesterday. Oh yes, you were feeling a little bit sick, right? You are doing alright? Headache's gone? Were you feeling something else as well? Like, do you think it was a flu? Or was it just the headache? I do hope you get better soon, man. Maybe it was just a headache, I hope so. You just had a bad headache all yesterday? That's weird, man. Were you feeling very stressed over something? Could it be stress? If it is stress, then try relaxing, try drinking some tea, or resting really helps. But I'm glad to hear that you are feeling better now. That does it, now Pommy's mad. Mew mew! Whoa! Now that I know of... Wait, not that I know of, but I sometimes get stressed without realizing it. I can understand, it doesn't happen to me very often, but it can happen sometimes, right? Like, without any reason, you can feel a little bit stressed or worried about something. Pommy got it, Pommy got it. Is this what we were looking for? So this game is really telling me how Bombermans are able... Wait, Bomberman, right? How Bomberman is able to throw bombs out of nowhere. You recovered the legendary treasure of Planet Bomber, the Firestone. I think I've tried to keep a positive attitude, and sometimes it hides stress. I can also see that, man. I can also see that. Sometimes we try to stay positive like 24 hours per day, and it really makes us tired. And then at some point, all that tiredness will hit us back, right? Hey Nubble, how are you doing, man? How's your Sunday? Welcome. Now we are playing the sequel of Bomberman 64, and this beginning has been pretty interesting, very different from Bomberman 64. I feel like this game is going to be more story based or story driven, while Bomberman 64 was pretty much here's some generic plot and go play the game. In here they are wasting some time building some plot, so I appreciate it. But yes, early, I hope you feel better, man, and try doing things to stay relaxed, that's for sure. Yeah, you kinda missed with beating Bomberman 64. I was not really expecting to be able to beat it last weekend, especially because the game was getting super hard, so I was totally seeing myself struggling for a long time until finally beating the final world. But to my surprise, the final boss was not a nightmare. He was easier than some other bosses we have fought before. So once we were able to get to him, we were able to beat him with ease. And I was like, really? Is the game really over? And it was. So yes, I also remember that because I was not confident on beating the game, I didn't even title it as like The Urn, like Bomberman 64 The Urn. I said it was part 3 because I was still expecting to be back to it. But thank goodness we were able to beat it. Yeah, wait, a lot of missiles and a room darkening attack? Yes, that boss was the boss of... he was the mid-boss, right? He was the mid-boss of the last world. But then we were able to beat him. I also don't think he was the worst boss in the game. The worst boss for me was the fire one. But I was actually enjoying that fight. That fight was very challenging, but it was very fun to attempt. And in one point, or at one point, I was able to beat him. And then there were only one more level. And then the final boss. And the final boss was easy, super easy. You recovered the Firestone. Now you can use bombs again. It wasn't hard at all, not for Pommy. I'm really curious on how we are going to play with Pommy's help, that's what I'm guessing. Now it's your turn. What can you do to get us out of here? By the way, Numbo, I don't know if you enjoy talking about Pokemon rumors or if you prefer to stay like completely blind about any possible news regarding the next Pokemon game. But earlier today I was watching a very interesting rumor that was not the first time that I heard about it, but people are speculating more things about that rumor from the past thanks to some recent news, thanks to something that um, what's his name? Matsuda, right? Thanks to something that Matsuda posted on his Twitter. The last world mid-boss would have been the most annoying had you not figured out what was causing the screen to go black. It was my emulator. It was a glitch because of my emulator. And then Riker was googling some answers to that, and he was able to find a way to make it work or to make it run better. I just needed to change the video plugin, and then I was able to fight him without all that black screen and the darkness. It was not the game's fault, it was my emulator. Wow! Yeah, right, yeah. Of course, if I didn't have a solution to that, I would probably give up on beating Bomberman 64. Pommy's name is Pommy, of course it is. Pommy is a mimic? Are you really Kirby? He's a mimic. Very rare. What's your name? Bomberman? Pommy thinks Pommy sounds better than Bomberman. Come on, let's get out of here. There is probably some more bad guys around, but Pommy will take care of them, I'm curious. What you're doing, Bomberman? Follow Pommy. And there we go. Pommy is really fighting them. So do I have the same mechanics as before? Thank goodness now we can see our bomb levels up there. I appreciate it. No, I couldn't grab the bomb or kick it. Okay, so the mechanics are different, and the mechanics in here feel more like the Super Nintendo Bomberman games. That blast radius is weird compared to number one. Yeah, it feels different. I think this is closer to the Super Nintendo games. It's not going. It's not exploding like a sphere. It's exploding more like a cross. Oh, we do have the gold medals? Or is that just some regular money? Is Pommy immortal? It looks like he's immortal. Okay, this game is going to be different. I appreciate that, because some mechanics of Bomberman 64 really made me struggle. Can I change the camera or something? No, I don't know how to change the camera. And I do hope the camera in this game is going to be much better than the one in Bomberman 64. I wouldn't be surprised if they used the plot as a reason to make you regain your kick and throw powers. I can see that, yeah. They used the plot to explain how Bomberman can throw bombs out of nowhere. Oh, we can destroy... Wait, Ham? Is that how we restore our health? We can destroy random objects. This is actually looking pretty promising. I'm getting excited about this game now. Okay, rollerblades. That wasn't in Bomberman 64, but it's an item from the original games. Should I try touching that water? I will give it a shot. But there is nothing there. Now I'm curious why they have decided to change so many mechanics in here. Because this is a sequel to the first game, so shouldn't it be very like the original? What did we do? Like, what has changed? Oh! If I press select, I can summon Pommy. That can be helpful. And the enemies, they respawn. I'm not sure what I missed, but... I will try going back to the other area. I can see a door up there, but I don't know how to open it. Unless I need to solve a puzzle instead of destroying things. For example, can I move this? No. I don't know. But I'm getting buffed. Oh, okay. We need to destroy the gate. That makes sense. I was expecting some sort of button. It's a twisted underground sewer. This fire from your bombs will twist around. Will twist around? Once you put down a bomb, you should get as far away as you can. Yeah, I usually do that, but yes, we can't enter there. There is a ladder coming out of the pipe. Bomberman, you go see what's there. Wait, I can go there? You don't want to go? Is the water too dirty? Pommy, are you going? Pommy knows the real reason. Bomberman doesn't wait. Pommy knows the real reason why Bomberman doesn't want to go. It's because Bomberman can't swim, right? That's also true. Are we going to learn how to swim? Oh, I see. That's what they were saying about the bomb explosion that twists depending on the curves. It also goes downstairs? I don't think I can kill that bat. Pommy, can you do something about him? He can't. Let's skip him. Maybe we need to get a glove. Wait, we are not entering? Never. Oh, maybe I need to destroy something. No? So it's the path of the bat. There we go, Pommy, finally. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we can kick a bomb. So how am I supposed to... Do I really need to hurt myself in here? Or is this enough? That was enough. Okay. So yeah, this is really returning to the Bomberman origins with the cross explosions. I appreciate it. I was really struggling with Bomberman 64. I think this is easier to manage. Oh, wait. Is that a mine bomb? Pommy, do something, come on. Although the enemy has spikes, right? Yeah, maybe Pommy is afraid. There we go. But I lost the mine bomb. There is a soft block way up there. How are you going to destroy it? I bet you could destroy it if you threw a bomb up there. Give me the globe. Okay, there is the globe, but what the hell is that? Okay, let's see. How can I throw bombs? Okay, it's just like Bomberman 64. I can put the bombs down, that's great. So if I want to really throw it... No, it's not that. Is it this button? Wait, what? Never mind, I don't know how to throw the bomb. I can only... Oh, okay, there we go. I did it. Okay, it's the same button to put it down, but you need to be pressing forward. Like that. Okay. I really appreciate that you can put it down. In Bomberman 64 you couldn't. Now I can't get that. Oh, unless I jump from here. But we don't really need it, right? Oh, is this going to be a boss fight? It looks like a boss fight. What's that? Hey Bomberman, do you think if we destroy that the sewer water will stop? I wouldn't count on that if I were you. A fire bomber in a water place? Feels like I'm playing Bomberman Randomizer. Oh, so BHB is like how they refer to themselves. I am one of the BHB army's 7 astronauts. The Crimson Flame, Belfell. I was told the Firestone was here. I didn't expect to find escaped prisoners. Our leader, Rookiefelf, has commanded that we find all the elemental stones. Hand over your Firestone now. If you do, you can't leave here alive. Oh, he looks tough. What are we going to do, Bomberman? Should we give it to him? Bomberman's going to fight? 2-on-1's not really fair, so Pommy will watch from over there. Okay, Pommy. Pommy is not scared. Okay, so how bad is Beowfell? I would expect no less from a fellow warrior. But before we battle... Ha! Beowfell's power has disabled your... What? Your remote control? What? Do you mean if I had like Mind Bomb? Now then, my enemy, let us see which is stronger, my flame or your bombs. Prepare to lose. Can I save the game? I don't know if the game is auto-saving it. I hope it is. Whoa! He kicks! Okay, this game is not very easy. But thank goodness I have more lives than in Bomberman 64. Oh, he punches me. Oh my god! I'm dead. Game over in my first fight. Continue play with power-ups? I mean, isn't that cheating? But I won't return toward select though. So this is where the game saved it for me. I take it. Should I be throwing bombs on him? I will try doing that. Especially because I do need to get more used to using the glove. Since he can kick back my bombs, right? Can you make bombs bigger? I don't think I can, but I will try. Maybe we need a power up later to do that. Hey Bomberman, do you think if we destroy that the sewer water will stop? I wouldn't count on that. I won't read the dialogue again. Come on, let's skip it. There is something about this song that reminds me of GoldenEye 007 a lot. It is like a Bomberman version of the GoldenEye 007 music. That's awesome. But I will try it, Nubble, although I don't think we'll be able to do it. I wish I could start holding the bomb though. Can I do it? Just like Bomberman 64? I can't. That's a good start for us. That's a very good run so far. Now it was way easier. Gah, I lost, but how? Hooray! We did it, Bomberman! Pommy's cheering helped a lot, didn't it? Wow, Bomberman's angry! Enjoy your victory while you can. Other knights more powerful than I are waiting for you. They won't give up as long as you hold that firestone. You will see. We'll meet again beyond the veil, right? Looks like the name of the people who kidnapped us is the BHB army. I wonder if there is more people to fight like this guy. Is Bomberman strong enough to beat them all? Whippy! Now let's stop the water, yes. Let's destroy the machine so we can get out of here. Okay, let me test if I can make the bomb bigger. No, we can't. We can't Noble. I also was trying to start holding a bomb. Wait, I did it. So we can start holding a bomb. Let me try it again. We did it, Bomberman! Now we should be able to go deeper into the sewer tunnels. Wait, who's that? They Scourge? Of space something, right? Hi there! Hee, don't worry, my name is Lilith. I was kidnapped by the BHB army, just like you. Lilith's cute. Hi there, little fellow. Pommy's name is Pommy. Nice to meet you, Pommy, and what's your name? Bomberman, huh? Glad to meet you. Say, would you mind if I asked you a question? Are you the ones who beat Baelfile? You are? Did you see if he was carrying a glowing jewel? I'm trying to find the jewels that the knights are supposed to have. I mean, we have the fire stone. He didn't have anything? That would mean they haven't found them yet either. But if that's true, then where? Oh, I'm sorry, never mind me, just talking to myself. She sounds more like a treasure hunter. Hey Goldark, how's it going? So it begins. I'm already happy about this game because some mechanics of Bomberman 64 were bothering me, and seeing that this game feels more like the ones of the Super Nintendo makes me happy. But that doesn't mean that this is going to be easier, right? It is a great game. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that they kinda changed the mechanics of the Bomberman 64, and also that they are giving more plot, they are giving more story development in here. Like, we are having many dialogues, and also this game feels like to be longer than Bomberman 64 because the cutscene in the beginning showed us many enemies, and it seems they will be based on elements, like the fire guy we just fought. Hey Yoda, hello, how's it going? Is this the last Bomberman? This is not the last Bomberman. We had recently one Bomberman game for the Switch. It was called Bomberman R. I believe Bomberman R was the last Bomberman game that was released. And also this is not the last one for the Nintendo 64. After playing it, I'm planning to play Bomberman Hero. This will not be easy. Yeah, in my first attempt against the boss, I died, so I already had my first game over. But I'm liking how the camera in here seems more comfortable than how it was in Bomberman 64, and how they are returning with the old mechanics. Like, if you want to kick a bomb, you need to find a kicking item. If you want to throw a bomb, you need to find a glove. It makes me feel more like with the games that I used to play as a kid. I also think Bomberman R was the most recent one, and many people said it's a very good game. But I also have heard some people saying that they were not big fans of the camera in that game, but they were glad that Bomberman was back. I'm just a little bit disappointed that Bomberman was not a main character in Smash Brothers, but I'm already happy that he at least made to the game as an assist trophy. He deserves at least that homage, right? Thanks, Bomberman. Thank you too, Pommy. I'm going to go see if I can find those jewels. If you want to get out of this black hole, you need to go to the center of this planet and destroy the gravity generator. The BHB army created this black hole to suck in planets, and then they use the energy from those planets to maintain the black hole. If I'm going to play Bomberman R, first I would need a Switch, second I would need a capture card. So if someday I play it, it's going to take some time, for sure. I may be playing some other Bomberman games, some old ones, because I'm pretty sure there were Bomberman games for many consoles. As a kid, I remember playing one for Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. In Brazil, we use it to call Sega Genesis as Mega Drive. That's why sometimes it's the first name that comes to my mind, but I know that in other countries it's Sega Genesis. There was a Bomberman game for it, but I also feel like there are Bomberman games for the PlayStation that I never played, for the Game Boy, the Game Boy consoles like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced. I will need to check them out. But for now, the objective is beating the ones for Nintendo 64. And maybe in the future I will go back to those other games. At the center of each planet is one of their gravity generators. And if you can destroy all of them, you might be able to get out of here. How does she know all of that? Thanks, Lilith. We will look for those machines. Alright then, I guess I will see you around. Bye bye! Have you played Bomberman R, Noble? Boy, Lilith sure was cute, wasn't she? Hey Bomberman, maybe those jewels Lilith mentioned are like your Firestone. I was expecting that. I was surprised that she was asking us about the enemy having one, but she totally couldn't see that we were holding the Firestone. Bomberman, are you listening? Uh-oh, looks like Bomberman's got something else on his mind. Pommy wonders if we will all be alright. Well, Pommy, you said before that you were the true hero of the game, so as long as you were with us, we are alright, right? So now that the water is drained, is there something that I should find, like, down there? Probably not. Wait. Never mind, I just found something. Is this going to be a heart? Wait. What was that? I don't know what I was able to find, but that was a secret. Don't even question the person who seems to know more than they should as a captive. The first time I saw her, I suspect that she looked more like a treasure hunter than just a prisoner. So I'm not sure if I totally trust her, especially because she didn't mention anything about our Firestone, and she probably was able to see it. Especially because she was spying on us. She probably watched this entire fight, and then she waited for it to be over to finally show up. I'm not sure about her intentions. Maybe we're going to get some plot twist. Oh, we need to fight them all over again. Oh, so we can bounce bombs. I don't understand this, but I'm guessing it is a horrible item, so I will leave it behind. By the way, Goldark. Oh, am I dead? Yes, that was a horrible place to set a bomb. I thought that the final boss of Bomberman 64 was super easy. I mean, I haven't fought the true boss because I haven't collected the gold cards, but Aldair was so easy in comparison to... Oh, that's the mind bomb, isn't it? How can I explode it? Oh, with this button, okay. Aldair was so easy, especially in comparison to the Fire World boss. Yeah, he's not the true boss, I could see that. We haven't gotten the true ending, especially because a second character showed up and kinda saved Altair. And I don't know who was the other character. The true boss is a bit more difficult, I imagine. I was not expecting the fight to end in the way it ended. That fight reminded me a lot of fighting Bowser in Mario 64, but even Bowser was harder. Is that grapes? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Goldark, does this game auto-save the progress? Because I couldn't see anything to save. Oh my god, seriously? Oh, thank goodness we have mind bombs. So this is okay. I forgot about that. Oh, we can destroy that. Wait, what's that? Invincibility? There is a hard block in the way, we can't get through. Perhaps if there was a push block around here? You can use push blocks to climb on or to push switches, you know. Oh! Why is it not causing damage? You are looking up on the Bomberman series and this one called Bomberman Act Zero looks so different? I have never heard of it. Hey Subaru, how are you doing, man? How's your Sunday? What's the console for it? And why is it different? Act Zero. Subaru, this game is the sequel to Bomberman 64 that we were playing last weekend, but it feels so different. It has better camera, it has the OG mechanics, the mechanics from the old Bomberman games, and we have this Kirby looking guy, that's our friend. We also have some heavy plot going on. Hey Riker, how's it going, man? I was just telling Subaru that this game so far has been pretty much different than Bomberman 64, although it is a sequel. And so far, I'm really enjoying the differences. What am I missing? How can I push that? Oh, I just need to keep going, okay. As you can also see, the bombs, they explode in a different way. They have the classic cross explosion from the Super Nintendo games. They don't go like a sphere as in the Bomberman 64. Gio, how's it going, man? It is for Xbox 360 and the characters are adults? Gio, have you ever heard of the game that Yoda is talking about? He's talking about a Bomberman game for Xbox 360 called Bomberman Act Zero. And he's saying that game is very different from the other Bomberman games. In here, the gloves and the kicking items are back. In Bomberman 64, they were automatic. This is what I was expecting for a sequel. Wait. Oh. What was that? I was not planning to get it. You looked up? Let me check it out. I'm curious now. Let me Google it. Does anyone know if this game auto-saves? Because that's what I'm expecting to be happening, but I'm not sure. Subaru, this game has better camera so far, it has the old mechanics, it has a story. We were like for 30 minutes checking out the story of this game, so I'm more into this game than how I was in Bomberman 64. Of course, it is a very generic story as well, but they kinda gave it some more attention. Wait, what? This picture is perfect. So Goldark saying that it doesn't auto-save. So how am I supposed to save this game? I mean, do I need to get to some specific areas that will allow me to save? Bomberman for Smash, I was saying the same. I was hoping that he wasn't only an assist trophy. Oh, okay, there is a lever right there. But there is also this in here. We'll need to do something about this pipe. What if I change the lever again? Maybe I can't. Oh, we need to finish the levels? Okay, that sounds fair. Oh, okay, I was also asking you guys that because when I was fighting the boss, when I was fighting Balefile, I died in my first attempt and it said game over. So I was imagining that I only had one life and I really got a game over in there, but maybe it was just it was not a real game over because I respawned just before the fight and then I fought him again. But I'm guessing that we have 2 lives, right? Right there. And maybe I had 3 before and I lost 1 thanks to that fight. Although the game said game over, that's what made me feel confused. This looks more like Bomberman Hero gameplay than 64. You haven't? How does bombing a lever pull it towards you? Maybe it knocked on the wall and then returned? But doesn't make sense. Yes, it was actually Goldark. I believe Goldark told me that this game was harder than 64. But he prefers it. My bomb is super strong, I need to be more careful. I can't believe they have the flip-flop item in here. It's such a classic. The difficulty is not comparable, is much harder. Damn. There are some things in here that I appreciate, not only the changes like the camera that I was saying, but also the fact that we have 5 hearts. So we die, but it's not going to be that easy for us to die. Oh, so now we need to backtrack. There is a big block way up there. Even if you destroy it, you won't be able to get the item. Which item is he talking about? Maybe we can use a bomb to help you jump up there? Oh, does this have something to do with the credits of Bomberman 64 that were spoiling me the mechanic of jumping on your own bombs? Maybe this is going to be a thing in here. Although we can't make bigger bombs, but maybe the mechanic of jumping on bombs continues. This is a very tough enemy, right? Because he has a robot, and then you need to defeat him. Is this going to work? Can I stack bombs? Wait. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. I can. I did it! I don't understand those things, but thank you. Okay, so maybe this is the first thing in common with Bomberman 64. The fact that you can bounce on your own bombs or maybe on enemies. Although when I was playing Bomberman 64, I was ignoring that mechanic for the entire game. Oh, we do need to destroy them. Yeah, he totally got me. Why is the door not opening? Is it open? Oh, never mind, it is open. A blue fire? You know something that I'm hoping to happen in the future in here? I hope we can get some extra hearts so we can increase our health. In Zelda we would call that heart containers. What's this place? Bomberman, look at that. It's the BHB Army's secret weapon gravity generator, I think. This must be what Lilith was talking about. If we destroy that machine, maybe we can get out of here. But it looks like that glowing barrier is in the way. There must be some kind of control for it around here somewhere. A powerful magnetic pulse has disabled your remote control, so this is a fight, right? Uh-oh, Pommy has a bad feeling about this. Mew mew! Oh yeah, now I don't have the mind bombs anymore. I got too close. We did it, right? I'm guessing the gravity generator has been destroyed. I'm guessing now we will warp to a new world? The lost planet Alcatraz has been freed from the grip of the BHB army. Who was talking to us, by the way? Who talked to us? Way to go, Bomberman. I guess spirits of this factory place. So is the game saved now? Look, it's one of the BHB Army's flying machines, and there is no one guarding it. He also knows a lot about them, right? The BHB. Pommy, how do you know that much about them? Maybe we can use this to fly out of the black hole. Oh, this isn't fast enough? Wait, remember those other planets Lilith told us about? Maybe we can use this to get to them. If we destroy the gravity generators on the other planets, maybe the black hole will disappear. By the way, can Bomberman fly the ship? Probably. We started the game flying a ship, right? Oh, Pommy hopes we'll be alright. Bomberman's too easygoing, but Pommy's serious. Bomberman's lucky to have a partner like Pommy. I'm still waiting for him to use his mimic attacks, because he told us he's a mimic. We don't have a choice, do we? We have to use this ship. Pommy doesn't like the design of this ship. Pommy will paint it later to make it look better. Subaru is saying this Koromon with legs must be evil. That portrait of him right now looks evil. Hello MXVer, how's it going? Or MXVer? Maybe MXVer. How's it going? Welcome. Do you like Bomberman games like this one? Oh, we better hurry. It looks like they found us. What? Please be careful, Bomberman. Don't crash the ship. So far, Subaru, I suspect more of another character that showed up earlier in the game called Lilith. I'm not sure about her intentions. And now it's Star Fox, which is, by the way, another game I need to play. The BHB Army headquarters. You see, this game has so much more plot. So Beowfell has been defeated. Is that true, Master Rookefell? Those enemies, they remind me of those Mega Man robots. BHB Army Astronite, the Lord of something. I always told Beowfell his impatience would be his undoing. Mistress of the Storm. Seel? I don't know how to pronounce their names. But it seems they all have ale in the end of their names. Never mind, this is the Lord of the Winds, Astarth. The Astronites are the elite of the BHB army. One of us, even if he was the youngest, has been defeated. No, he's not. He was not defeated. He told us that he is going to return. Lilith is a more suspicious name, right? The question is, who defeated him? This guy reminds me of Sephiroth for some reason. I believe it is because of that sword on his back and probably the cape, the black cape. Maybe the long hair, but it's not white like Sephiroth's hair. But maybe it's also the edginess. He reminds me of Sephiroth. We don't know yet. According to Beowfell's report, he is a space traveler who was caught in the black hole. And he has the Firestone, that same stone we need. Beowfell went to recover the Elemental Stone and was defeated instead. The report says he wears a white suit of some kind and uses bombs. Furthermore, he has with him some kind of strange animal. Ha ha ha, excellent. I was getting bored watching over my elemental stone. I could use a diversion. The Raging Earth Moloch. Ha 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 ha, don't get too overconfident, old man. You never know when someone might pull the rug out of from under your feet. She has some sound effects by her own. Zoniha, the purifying light. Ho ho ho, you don't say. You are welcome to try any time, Zoniha. There is more. Of course there is a darkness one. The Black Breath Bozib. Try to keep in mind we are all supposed to be on the same side. Where is the water guy? We have more important things to do, like dealing with our intruder. I see you are all... We don't have a water guy? Is it going to mix ice and water? I see you're all here. My knights, your attention please. The guy I forgot to read? Oh, so it was the ice guy. He was ice and water, probably. He's the lord of the frozen wastes. Yes, master. Your new mission is to do whatever it takes to defeat this white warrior. And get that firestone. Remember, our secret plan requires that we possess all the elemental stones. You have your orders. Yes, master. A white warrior who uses bombs? Ha ha ha, perfect. Nothing can save you this... What? Nothing can save you this time, my old friend Bomberman? Is that Altair? He looks a little bit different, but is that Altair? He has a different name though. He's Bozib. The presence of these white warriors is unexpected. But for him to bring the Firestone we have been searching for... Wait. But for him to bring the Firestone we have been searching for to us. There we go. The fates must be smiling upon me. Still, the plans of the goddess Mihail? The goddess Mihail concern me. She seems to have manifested in the pirate Lilith's body. So our theory about Lilith being an evil person, it ends right here. Lilith seems to be the goddess. They were referring to the first cutscene of the game, like the universe was created by a demon and an angel, so Lilith is the angel. Are you the demon? Maybe he's the demon. A mysterious white warrior, the pirate Lilith. She doesn't look like a pirate. Either one would be acceptable for use on the altar of my resurrection. You are definitely the demon. It doesn't matter which I chose. They will not interfere again. Saving file, thank goodness. Oh my god, the Lost Planet Alcatraz. Look, listen to that super atmospheric song. There is a shop, but we can't get to the shop. Well, remember that yesterday I was saying that I was working on a video game music playlist of some chill songs? I gotta add this one to it. Very, very good song. It reminds me of Blade Runner soundtrack. So, oh, oh yeah, you are right. The Merchant Ship Frontier. This here has gotta be the weirdest place I have ever seen. Still, I'm doing business. Wait, what? Is he selling the the enemies? A beard? This will make you look all rich and smart. A fan? It's perfect for cooling you off on those hot days. Is this just for decoration? Well, let's give it a shot. Um, let's get the sword. I don't know what I have done, but we can buy strategies against them. And the name of the ice guy is Behemoth or Bahamas. I will say Bahamas because I prefer the way it sounds like. It reminds me of Bahamut, that is a summon in Final Fantasy. Bahamas. Oh, checking Balefell's attacks is for free. Full power, you can only get this once. It gives you all powers? Maybe those are the extra hearts I'm definitely getting this. That's what I was hoping that would happen in this game, that we could increase our health. There we go. So getting those coins is very, very useful. More battle maps. So I will leave this choice to you guys. Do you guys want to check the water world first? Or the sky world first? Do you guys have a preference? I'm expecting both to be hard. I don't need to say anything about water levels, right? And the sky levels are usually dangerous because of pits. So both are probably going to be painful. So do you guys have any preference? The water one is easier? That's surprising news, but sure. Let's go check it out. Maybe it has also some great music. Ocean Planet Aquanet or Aquanet. I like the looks of it. So we are checking some water ruins. I just realized that Pomi really painted the ship. This sure is a pretty planet. It must be an ocean world. We have to be careful. If we go too fast, we might fall into the deep water. Yeah, the music in here is very good. Mew Mew, something's happening to Pommy. Mew Mew! He's back to an egg? The food... That's why we have been collecting food? The food you collected has transformed Pommy into Knuckle type. And by the way, he used to look like Kirby. Now he looks like one of Kirby's enemies. So Pommy is totally based on Kirby. If it is not Kirby itself, then it is Kirby's enemies. He has a big evolution tree, that's awesome. It depends on whether he eats more meat, vegetable, or a mix of both. I mean, I will save that for luck. Like, I don't want to get spoiled on what is the best way for him to grow, but I will probably keep getting the foods that appear and show up. But that's very, very nice. That makes me very curious to see what he can turn into, right? Those are the things that the instruction manual would tell me. Usually I don't play games by reading it though, but it's very, very nice to know that he has a big tree of transformations. Pommy feels so strong. Come on, Bomberman, let's go. I'm guessing this is his form of meat, because I could find most meat. And I can totally see meat being related to strength. Fruit Pommy looks like a Pokemon. We have... Pommy could be a second player? Oh my god, we have frogs in here! I don't want to fight them! And we have worms, I don't want to destroy them for obvious reasons. They have fighting gloves on their tongues. I don't have the kick ability. I lost everything. I can totally see, Goldark, why you prefer this game in comparison to Bomberman 64. It is very, very interesting. Wait, was that not enough? Do I need to destroy this? Maybe I need to hit the door? Do I need to press a button? No? Oh, we can destroy that. Never mind. It does have more depth, not only regarding the plot, can I throw Pommy? There is something right there. Yeah, not only regarding the plot, but also the mechanics. I mean, Bomberman 64 also had some complex mechanics, but in here they are giving us like money, so we have a shop, and then the shop gives us some upgrades. This looks closer to an RPG. Then we have a partner. Okay, maybe I need to destroy those enemies. Yeah, I shouldn't be collecting the flip-flops. I haven't pressed that, but I will. Oh, that's the secret. Wait. The mirrors, maybe? Yep. But am I dead? No, it's still very... I know I learned the word for it, but I forgot. Yes, I forgot the word for it. But I know it is a word that I heard before, but I didn't know it meant that in English. It's the opposite of... Damn, I'm forgetting the words now. Deep, right? It's the opposite of deep. So that water is not deep enough to make us drown. Shallow, yes, shallow. I totally forgot that shallow was the opposite of deep, and I have heard that word before, but I never learned that it was for that meaning. There is a song that I really like, it's called Shallow Water, but I never really understood the title of it. Okay, that works. But we should get some more rollerblades because we are super slow. It's too bad that Pommy can't collect the coins, right? There it is, thank you. So why is this not open? Do I need to blow it? Maybe need to press that button down there. Yeah, it's pretty much that, right? pretty the water is. Why don't we go for a swim? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Bomberman can't swim. Hee hee hee! Oh, this area is making my game a little bit laggy. Maybe it's because of the water animation. So we drain some more water. We could jump there and check it out. Let's do it, I'm actually curious. It is a secret area. And I got another one of those interesting items. And now we need to defeat everyone again. Oh my god, that was so close. Strawberries. Okay, this is the first time that the camera is being not our friend in this game. Maybe there is another thing that happened in Bomberman 64 happening right now, and it's this. You hear that sound effect? In Bomberman 64, when you didn't have a very strong bomb to destroy a pillar or some object, you would hear a sound effect that would tell you that you need a stronger bomb for that. Maybe we can only destroy this if I get a stronger bomb somehow. Although I'm guessing my bomb is the strongest because it is at level 3. Yes, we needed a stronger bomb. Maybe there is a red bomb in here as well. Probably there will be one. So before finishing this area exploration... Oh, there is a button in here though. Yeah, I was missing a door in here. What? Oh. Oh, so it brings me here? I guess I found a super fire, but I don't think that's going to make my bomb stronger. I'm guessing it makes your bomb go to level 3, but my bombs were already at level 3. Pommy can see a city under the water. There must be a treasure down there. If we find the sunken treasure, we'll be billionaires. But Bomberman can't swim. It's too bad we'll have to leave it there. If only Bomberman could swim. We can drain the water though. So another thing that I need to pay attention is that my bombs will explode. Hey Scap, how's it going? How's your weekend so far? My bombs will explode as soon as they touch an enemy. So I need to kick my bombs with some distance or it's going to backfire me. They don't follow their normal timing anymore once they touch an enemy, because they will explode instantly, so it's dangerous. The water sure is deep here. Don't go in, Bomberman can't swim. Okay, Pommy is starting to bully us a lot. Mew mew! He has been insisting that we can't swim. That's enough. Fruits. Good, you were fitzing around with your layouts again? So, did you come up with something new, something different? Or were you preparing some new layout for one of your gaming streams? Because you usually change your layouts every time you are starting a new game, right? I'm wondering if you are also trying to change your layout for the music streams. I have been working on some music playlists. I have done an anime music playlist recently, but because most songs are in Portuguese, I don't think people will be too interested to check that out. But now that I'm over or I'm done with it, I have been working on a chill music from video games playlist. But I will need to think a little bit more about it because I have been also adding some songs that are not too chill or not too relaxing or not too slow. So I'm not sure if I should call that playlist exactly like chill. It does have some relaxing songs, some atmospheric songs, some jazzy music as well, but I don't know if I will leave it like that or if I will remove some of those songs that are a little bit more upbeat, but I still don't think they are too aggressive to my ears. But I can understand some people thinking that those songs are not too chill. So I'm working on that. You wanna change it for your music streams? This time you were making bigger room for the game for widescreen gaming? Are you planning to use a green screen or something? Or you were really just trying to enlarge the game screen instead of the borders or the webcam or even maybe the chat? Probably you are considering decreasing the size of those things, right? Instead of a green screen. There is totally something right there. Can you guys see it? Yep, I saw that. My problem is that I don't know if I will die if I get on the water. Wait, do I need Pommy for this? Oh, you were just enlarging the game? You are making everything else smaller. You don't have space room for a green screen. Yeah, I was not picturing it very well. And to be very honest, you don't need the green screen. You have such an amazing room and the objects and your posters that are on your room, they work way better than a green screen in my opinion. So you totally don't need one. But if you were thinking about getting more space for the video game or for the game, then having a green screen can help you with that. But I really don't think you should make that change someday. Wait. What's this? Is that a trap? It's not a trap, but we can go there or we can... Oh, that's a drain, right? Maybe we can destroy that door. No? So we need to find a way to open the door. Pommy is pressing it! Pommy, please! Press it. Stay there. Pommy, come on. Don't follow me, go there. He was pressing it. Why is the AI so dumb right now? Yeah, you don't really need it. Your thought crossed my mind for eventually, but you don't think you will. I don't think you should. There are many people, myself included, that really enjoy seeing your room and your posters and your amiibos and action figures. And many people talk to you about them, right? So you don't. I don't think you should have a green screen. Maybe for the gaming streams, but definitely not for the music streams. I personally speaking, I prefer when people have their rooms behind them instead of green screens because it shows more personality and it feels more welcoming in my opinion. Yeah, definitely not for the music streams. Goldark, are you still there? Do I need to do something with Pomi in order to press those two buttons? Yeah, I feel like it's more welcoming, more cozy to have your room behind you. It has nothing to do with Pomi. Huh. I'm going to die, right? Because there is totally a door in here. Okay, let me check the next room and then maybe I return. Oh, never mind, it was a room I was before. But maybe I do need to reset the puzzle. Or I need to use one of those enemies to press the button. I can try doing that. Or I can leave a bomb, right? I should try using a bomb. I'll keep trying solving this because this is clearly a puzzle. And now that I know that this game is going to be super hard, any rewards I can find and that may be helpful are worth the time spent to solve them. It is a bomb. It is a bomb. This reminds me of some puzzles in Zelda. And likewise, it kinda subconsciously tells me that they're people, not just a personality. That's also true. I don't like when the streams are very like professional looking because it feels very artificial at times. Not every time though, but some streams they look very professional and it feels a little bit artificial or intimidating to me, but I'm pretty sure there are people that will prefer watching that. Kate! Hey Kate, thank you so much for the resub, how are you? I'm doing great! I have started playing this Bomberman game tonight, and this is the sequel to Bomberman 64 that I was playing some weeks ago, and to my surprise, I have been enjoying this way more than the first game. Because they have changed so many mechanics, the camera, they have given this game some more plot, because Bomberman 64 felt a little bit dry regarding the plot. So this game is surprising me a lot. I'm very happy to be checking it out. And probably I will prefer it over Bomberman 64. I wonder if you have played Bomberman games. Also, Kate, congratulations on beating Final Fantasy VII. Are you going to play Final Fantasy VIII anytime soon? And I was there in one of your attempts of beating Sephiroth. I was not there when you really beat it though, but you had the same problems as I did. which was the status effects once he uses the universe destruction attack, right? But yeah, that attack is very unfortunate, and I don't know if Scap was here. Scap, were you here when I was beating Final Fantasy VII? I think you were. That freaking stream was the longest stream of my last year, thanks to my statistics. It took me 11 hours plus to finish the stream, all thanks to the Sephiroth attempts. And also the weapons, I was also challenging the weapons. So after I was able to beat the weapons, we went for it, and it was super late. It was like 6 a.m. my time. It was 6 a.m. my time, and then he used the attack that destroyed the universe. RIP Pluto, by the way. And he made Sid in my party confused. I believe I told you that. And then Sid had a multi-attack, or a multi-hit attack, right? Every time Sid attacked, he was attacking 4 times. And because he was confused, he was hitting my whole party. He was hitting Tifa and Cloud. So Sid killed us, not Sephiroth. And then it was 6 a.m. and I was like, okay, so are we trying it again? And we did it again. I went to bed like 8 a.m. in that day, but it was worth it. We were able to beat the game, and we started... What have you played after Final Fantasy VII? Xenogears, right? We started Xenogears in the next weekend, if I remember it right. Slash all materia, right, Subaru? Subaru was here too. Subaru went to bed 8 a.m. with me. Yes, Subaru is also a Brazilian, so we both were pretty much hearing the birds chirping outside and the sun shining. And then I was there thanks to freaking Sexy Frog that killed us in my first attempt. Yeah, Xenogears took me forever. Draco is starting, or he's planning to start playing Xenosaga. I wonder if Xenosaga is going to be a very long game. He also wants to play Xenogears. Sid was the real enemy to me, yeah. Your party was Tifa, Cloud, and Vincent, right? Speaking about Vincent, next time you stop by Scaplooni's stream, ask him to show you his Vincent action figure. When he was showing me him, I got scared because I thought his action figure is very intimidating. So I was like, oh my god, is that how Vincent really looks like? So I really got scared of his action figure. Vincent is huge, and he is very intimidating. In the game, he looks like a chibi character, so he's not too intimidating. Scaplooni's action figure is very creepy. I gotta put that back up. Oh no, don't do it. It really scares me. Yeah, Sid destroyed my party. But you did not have the... Was it the amulet? I believe the item that protects you against status effects was the elements. If I'm going to play Final Fantasy IX, yes, after Tales of Symphonia. I totally forgot about Tales of Symphonia. You have heard of Bomberman, you never played it. The music from the Nintendo 64 is very good though, it is. The world map of this game had a very atmospheric song, and I really liked it. And the first game, the Bomberman 64 game, had also a great soundtrack. But Bomberman games have some very special place in my heart, because when I was a kid and when I had my SNS, I used to rent Bomberman 4 and 5. Maybe some days I also rented the other Bomberman games for Super Nintendo, but the ones I rented the most were those two. And I have so many good memories of playing Bomberman 4 and 5 with my friends. So that's why I have decided to start playing the Bomberman games for Nintendo 64 at some point, to see how different they look like and what were the improvements, the changes in comparison to those games that I used to love playing as a kid. Bomberman 64 was very surprising to me because it was super hard. I was not expecting that difficulty. Goldark in here told me that this game is going to be super hard as well, but thank goodness I'm preferring the camera in here, I'm preferring the mechanics so far. So I feel like I won't be struggling that much, hopefully. But yes, I really like Bomberman games. Hey Remito, how's it going, man? You can't stop humming the main theme of Final Fantasy IX? How's Final Fantasy IX? Now I'm in the mood to watch AC again. Advent Children. Oh yes, I have read your tweet that you have watched the Advent Children and you have liked it. I watched Advent Children, I believe, in the beginning of January, and what surprised me the most was how nostalgic it felt when I was watching it. Maybe it wasn't too nostalgic to you because you just beat Final Fantasy VII, but I would say it was like 6 or 7 months after I was able to beat Final Fantasy VII that I have watched it. So I was like super excited on seeing the party members showing up in the movie, although it only really happened very near to the end of the movie. But I really liked seeing them with those HD graphics. The plot itself was so-so. I can't say it was the best movie ever, but regarding some video game based movies, it was a very good one in my opinion. But what I really liked the most was seeing the party members in HD. And then I was like, oh my god, look at Sid! Or look at Red and Katesif. I was very surprised with their models. And then there was also Yuffie. I believe only Tifa showed up in the beginning of the movie. But the problem of watching it so many months after playing Final Fantasy VII was that I have the feeling I missed some very important plot information of the movie. I wasn't able to really understand every little thing, you know? I probably missed something stuff. Wait, I probably missed some stuff. There we go. I probably missed some stuff because it's been 7 months after I played Final Fantasy VII. It's been good. 9 is kinda a huge nostalgia trip too, mostly because I have played all the other games before it. Have you played Final Fantasy 15? The graphics were very good, and also the music arrangements. That's another thing that surprised me a lot. That it's been so long since I last heard those songs, so it really felt nostalgic to listen to them again. But it was okay, it was cheesy, it was also a little bit... it had a little bit of fan service as well, but like I was saying, comparing it to some other movies based on games, it was one of the best ones I have watched. Of the Final Fantasy movies you have seen, you really liked Final Fantasy 15? Somebody told me that the movie was great. I think it was Gabrielle. I believe Gabrielle told me that I should watch Final Fantasy 15's movie. But there was also somebody that hated it. Was it you, Remito? I know somebody hated the Final Fantasy 15 movie. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, you said before it. Yeah, I was thinking all the other games in general. You're right. Okay, Goldark. Speaking of which though, did you ever watch the original Sephiroth fight scene? You guys were telling me that one of them had more blood and it was more intense, right? And also there was another change, but I don't remember if I have watched it. That was not the English voice I would have put on Sid though. I don't remember his... Oh, you know what? I believe I have watched Was it the Japanese? No, it was the English one. Never mind. I did watch the English version, but I don't remember his voice anymore. One of them had blood, one of them didn't. I think the one I have watched had blood, and it was the English version. There were parts you liked of Kingsglaive, but I kinda thought it was boring. I love that there were a lot of creatures from older Final Fantasy games. That made me excited for it. Uh, for example, I wonder if they had some very classic anime like the Thornberry, or maybe Cactuar. You are doing some homework? Okay, Kate, good luck on it. But before you go, I don't know if you have answered and I missed it, but do you have plans on starting Final Fantasy VIII? I'm really curious to watch you playing it. And I know you have a viewer that is a big fan of Final Fantasy VIII, so I'm pretty sure he won't let you skip it. I'm talking about Dave. I'm pretty sure he will force you to play it. But maybe you take a break, right? Maybe you will take a break before playing Final Fantasy VIII, just like what I'm doing. Before starting Final Fantasy IX, I will be playing Tales of Symphonia as my main RPG game, just to take a break from Final Fantasy. Oh, the glove! Not really those. I don't want to spoil it for you. Okay. Although I may take a long time before watching the Final Fantasy 15 movie. So here's the thing. I was chatting, so I kinda got a little bit lost in this level because I was checking some puzzles, right? And then I entered the door, but now I have options in here. Or maybe not. Maybe I just need to go inside that door. Wait, I made a mistake. Can I destroy that right there? Probably I can't. Let's go check that door. You really think I should play 5 before 9? Oh yeah? He definitely won't let you skip it. And I hope you don't. But I can see you not enjoying the game. It is one of those games that you need to check it out by your own to see if you think it is more like your taste or not. Because Final Fantasy VIII is like half amount of people that have played it love it, and half amount of people that have played it hate it. So it's pretty much something that you need to try by your own. Yeah, I'm also taking a small break in the Final Fantasy universe. You got a capture card? You can stream Switch games? I'm excited for that. I want you to see some Switch games. I wonder which ones you are planning to play though. Maybe you can play Final Fantasy IX on Switch now that it's in there, right? And I don't know why Automod took that message scab. Oh, it was murder her. Automod banned murder her. I love Lina Headey, Cersei in Thrones. Speaking about that, I need to go back to Game of Thrones as soon as possible. I really wanted to start reading the 3rd book this year, but I need to finish reading it first. But you wanted to murder her in Kingslave? She was so boring, but the Final Fantasy 15 movie is like CGI, isn't it? When the hell is Link's Awakening coming out? This year, but we don't know when. You want it so bad, it looks gorgeous. and I'm really excited to listen to the soundtrack, especially my favorite song of that game, which is Tal Heights. Your viewers are choosing what you're going to play next. You have a poll up for them to vote. World of Final Fantasy and Zelda are tied right now. Can you link me your poll so I can vote too? So we shall see what I'm playing next. But when? If I need to guess, I wouldn't say like in the end of the year, like December or November, but maybe August, September. That's my guess. Link's Awakening looks amazing. You bet it will be in November? I don't know if it would be their November game because it's just a remake, you know? It's like... It is a beautiful game, it's going to be a big hit, but it's not one of their main games. It's Zelda though, it's of course going to be a success, but I feel like they could release it earlier than that, and then they could save a bigger game for the end of the year, like maybe Animal Crossing, or maybe Luigi's Mansion 3, or even Bayonetta 3. You can send me the link. Yeah, I wanna see the poll. But it's definitely happening, Scap, and I feel like it's going to happen sooner than later. More puzzles in here, guys. I guess I'll need to use the glove, right? Wait, that was a horrible throw. I don't know if I will reach that platform. I can, but I need to... Yes, I'll need to be very fast. Because I believe they want me to bounce one bomb into the other one. But I'm super afraid of falling on the water. Like that. There goes my life. Wait, I'm back here? What the hell is that emote, Remito? You're really happy with Nintendo with their message regarding Metroid Prime 4? You can patiently wait for that now. Yeah, they have done the right thing. It's good to have some quality control on their games, especially on the games that everyone is waiting a very long time for them. They also did something... Yeah, they had like a small announcement regarding Bayonetta 3 in this latest direct, right? They told us that Bayonetta is going to be a little bit more delayed, and maybe that's why they haven't showed us more footage of it. But I agree, it's better when the company approaches the customers. Is it customers, right? Because if I say customers, it's someone wearing a costume, I think. Customers. Customers, right? There is always future Nintendo Directs and E3. The thing is that some people, they believe that maybe we won't get another Nintendo Direct before E3, although I think we are going to get one. The rumor that's going on at the moment that is really making me curious if it's going to be real or not are the rumors regarding the next Pokemon game. And I actually watched the video today, that people were expecting to be a Pokemon announcement on 26th of this month. So I do hope it's true because I feel like the announcement is close by. Wait, is this a... No, we have been here before. I really wish that Pomi was more helpful. Ironing? What's ironing? Custom fit customers. There we go. Oh, do you mean ironing clothes? Maybe that's what you mean. I got it. Are you ironing many clothes? I rarely iron my clothes, but when I need to do it, I use a very easy to use iron. It's actually a steam iron. Do you guys know that? It's not a regular iron. It boils some water and you use the steam to make your clothes smoother. That's the one that I have, and it is portable as well. For your work clothes for this week, not much, but it takes forever. A steamer, yes, it is a steamer. It sucks. It's not like the best of course. If you have a regular iron, it's going to make its job better. But I like that it's practical. It's very handy. It never gets out the wrinkles. Mine works, but the iron would be better. But I prefer having this steamer. I'm also not very... How can I say it? I don't know. I don't mind that much if my clothes are not looking 100% perfect. So maybe that's why the steamer works alright to me. I just want my clothes to be clean. But of course, in a working situation, you may have your clothes more prepared for it, right? I don't want to look like a slob. Yeah. You can't eat anything past 9:30 tonight. Have you done some exams? Or are you on diet or something? We're getting blood work done tomorrow morning? Yeah. Is that honey? Sounds fun. It is alright. When I was younger, I used to hate it more. But as you keep taking those blood tests in your life, they start feeling normal. So it doesn't bother me anymore. Last year I took many blood tests, especially because I was feeling sick and I had some health problems with anxiety, especially. So I took many tests. All of that happened when I was playing or when I was streaming Xenogears. So far I have been enjoying this game a lot. I really liked the changes they have done in comparison to the first one. But the thing is, this game may be long and there may be many levels. And as you can see, the levels are complex. So instead of having small different levels, they went in a different direction and they are giving me a huge single level. So it is kind of fun to explore the whole level at once, but if they really make it super difficult, then it can be very punishing, right? If I die and then I need to restart the entire dungeon all over again. This feels like a dungeon more than a level. So that's my only concern right now. Imagine if I get to the boss and I don't have like many lives, and then I need to solve the whole dungeon all over again. I can kick the bombs inside those doors? Either way, I'm going to get outside, right? Yes. Xenogears gave me an existential, there we go. Xenogears gave me it's so hard! An existential crisis, huh? Every time you see a streamer playing Xenogears, they quit streaming? Really? My friend Reiko is planning to play it. I mean, he's going to put it in a poll, but me and other people we are going to vote for Xenogears. But he's doing Xenosaga first. Actually, when he's going to play it, I think I will let Riker know it. So maybe Riker can check his streams. Because he's going to play Xenogears blind. And there are also some people in there that really love Xenogears. Why would you play Xenosaga before Xenogears? Remember when I was saying that I was a bit curious about Xenosaga? The reason is because Draco is the person that recommended that game to me. He's one of the people that liked Xenosaga, even if it is, according to his words, a cutscene simulator game or something. He really likes that game. But after he plays Xenosaga, he's planning to make a poll. And the games that will be in that poll are Xenogears, Earthbound, and Final Fantasy IV, if I'm correct. I believe that there will be many people voting for Final Fantasy IV, but there are some other people that will vote for Xenogears. And I would love to watch him playing it because it will help me to understand the game more. Is he playing the entire series? I don't think he will. But I kinda haven't asked him that. But he will only be playing Xenogears if the poll gives him that result. I also hope he gets to Mario RPG at some point. I shouldn't have gotten that. Wait, now that's open? You saw a streamer at 70% of Xenogears and he's like, it's confusing but not as confusing as Kingdom Hearts? I don't think Riker has played Kingdom Hearts, have you? But now I'm wondering which game could be more confusing. Xenogears was very confusing. But thank goodness I had people here like Riker to help me out regarding the plot, regarding all my memory problems, like of forgetting important stuff. So even if Xenogears was more confusing, I feel like I could understand more of it than Chrono Cross, for example. I finished Chrono Cross with many questions on my mind, and I really don't understand what really happened in there. Xenogears I felt was harder to follow, but thanks to my concentration, to my efforts, to people's help, I also could grasp, I guess, most of it. They literally just make shit up. Kingdom Hearts might be the most overrated series ever. I can see it being overrated, but I don't know if I would say it's the most overrated series, you know? Because I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's just my impression, of course, but I usually don't listen to many people talking about Kingdom Hearts. It just happened recently because the third game was about to be released, but I don't listen to people talking too much about it. But that's just my impression, of course. I guess I hear more people talking about Final Fantasy VII, for example, than Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it is overrated, but I don't know if I would say it's the most underrated one. I mean, sorry, overrated. It has a terrible story, terrible characters, terrible gameplay, terrible voice acting. Maybe it depends on the game. Maybe in the first ones it was not that great. Final Fantasy VII is overrated. I think it is overrated. But thank goodness when I played it, I wasn't too disappointed with it. I was actually surprised that I really enjoyed that game, even it being that overrated, you know? Because usually what hype does to you is that it makes you have a worse experience when you're playing the game when you think it's overhyped, for example. To me, it really showed me that the game was fun and good to play. But I still think it is overrated. You have been watching Trihex play the most recent Kingdom Hearts game, and all of my complaints stand. How it might be even worse. I don't remember Zozo music though. Freaking Pomi scared me. I was thinking he was an enemy. Do you guys think Undertale is overrated? I'm so used to say underrated that it's the first word that comes to my mind. Do you guys think it is overrated? I personally think it is overrated. I at least don't love Undertale that much, but I don't hate it. But I don't know. I think it is a little bit overrated. Although I wouldn't say it is awful, I do see some very great things on it, especially the music. But it's not a game that really got to me. Scap loved it as a first playthrough, but you can see how it can be a tad overrated. Me too. It is a great game, but people go crazy for it. And it's also not for everyone, I would say. It's like worse than a... Wait, what? Bad game? Riker, do you like Earthbound? Are you saying that it's not original because of Earthbound, I'm wondering? You love Earthbound? I wonder if that has something to do with your opinion. Because it also happens to me. I love Earthbound, and by the time Undertale was beginning to become popular, many people were saying that, oh my god, if you like Earthbound, play this, or this game is just like Earthbound. Well, I don't think it is like Earthbound, but I can see a little bit of why some people made that comparison. But I wonder if that's also why I don't like Undertale that much. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate the game, I think it's great. I just don't think I just think it is a little bit overhyped. But yes, there is a good amount of people that are Earthbound fans and they haven't liked Undertale. Maybe because they thought that Undertale was pretending to be Earthbound. It wasn't a homage, yeah. There was his Earthbound mod? Oh, so he worked on an Earthbound mod? I think I have heard something about that, actually. Isn't there a song that has something to do with Earthbound as well? But I may be wrong. Sigma Star Saga, that sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about it. It does sound familiar. Is that the Game Boy Advance game you were referring to? By the way, I'm getting thirsty, so let me drink some water. I haven't tried that, Riker. That was a mechanic of the original, right? The first Bomberman 64. changing the topic completely, but it's also one game that this game is remind me a little bit. I'm missing that Goof Troop game for Super Nintendo in the past days. Mostly because I have watched my friend Draco playing it, a little bit of it at least, and now this game has some feelings of it. Have you guys played Goof Troop for Super Nintendo? That's a game that I need to beat at some point. It's definitely a game that I want to beat it myself, because I never was able to beat it. Yeah, it's a great SNS game. The best game was Shining Soul 2. Shining Soul 2. I was talking to Early yesterday, and we were talking about some Shining games. The first one was Shining in the Darkness, it seems. Then the second one was Shining Souls, I think, or Shining Soul. And the third one probably is that one, Shining Soul 2, right? Early, you were here, Riker. You were here when that happened. Early gifted me Shining in the Darkness. Isn't it the same franchise? So maybe I will play that franchise at some point. But yes, I was about to say that we got one of the games from that franchise. It is fun, but it is very short. The farthest I was able to get in Goof Troop was a very hard boss fight. That was a worm or a centipede. Maybe it was a centipede. Is it? I mean, I feel like it is just because of what Early was saying yesterday, but I can be wrong. I have never checked the franchise by myself. I just thought... Yes, Shining in the Darkness is an NES game. It is a very old NES game. It has gone full weed now, really? Just play Shining Soul 2? No, I will play all of them. Early wants me to play Shining in the Darkness. I may be playing that in one of these random streams between big RPG games. Just like what I'm doing right now, I'm playing Bomberman as an intermission before I start another long game. I could play Shining in the Darkness in the future like that. That's what I was thinking, but I can be totally wrong. Riker was telling me to test the kicking, right? To see if I can stop the bomb. I couldn't do it. So there is a spiritual successor to Shining Soul 2 called Children of Mana. So is that related to Secret of Mana? Another franchise that I need to start playing at some point. Whether or not it's original, and yes, you are right, not all of it is really original. It just depends on how much of an impact it made on you. I had a really good time with it, and you can tell how it indirectly credits the game that inspired it. Like Earthbound, for example. I at least believe that the name Sans has something to do with NES, right? But it's just a theory. But yes, Scap, maybe if I haven't watched other people playing Undertale and I played it myself, I would feel more impacted by it. So I can understand that. And by the way, there is something that I should say right now. I'm listening some thunderstorm. I'm listening. Wait. I'm listening some thunder going on outside. So probably I'm going to have a thunderstorm in here. And maybe that can cause some power outages. Hopefully not. But in case it disappear out of nowhere, that's the reason why it's happening. So be advised that probably it's going to rain in here, and hopefully everything's going to be alright. Okay, I'm back to this room. I almost did it. Wait, we can pick Pommy. No, I want to. Wait, why did I get hurt? Can I bounce the bomb on him? Oh, that's why I got hurt. It was a more advanced game. Yeah, rip Pommy. Bird? Maybe I won't be able to use Pommy for this. Oh my god, the thunders are... You guys can't hear it, but it's getting loud. I believe I should... Depending on how it goes, I should make this a short stream. Pommy is Pac-Man fighter. Wait, you guys could hear it? Seriously? Oh my god. I'm impressed you guys could hear it. Usually when I have a thunderstorm, I get a power outage. So if the stream disappears, and depending on how long it takes for me to return, and now I can hear the water powering. Oh my god, it's going to destroy the city. You miss thunderstorms? Can you just stream a storm? That would be very relaxing. But I also like some rain, some thunderstorms. But of course when I don't have a power outage. Okay, so Go Dark. Do you think that I should be keep trying to solve this. It is worth it. Have I done it? I have done it! Finally! There we go. You just need to ask for somebody's opinion and then you solve the problem. Oh! I was expecting the water to be drained. I love how that sound effect reminds me of Mario Galaxy. Palmy, can you do something about those crabs, please? Nice try, Palmy. Oh my god, please. I don't want a power outage. Thank you for the heart. Speaking of relaxing, Final Fantasy IX is really relaxing? Crab suicide? Wait, why? Why Subaru? Two Leviathan statues? They look like Leviathan. I mean... Oh! That's how I stop the water. So we are draining the water in the end. They just wanted to give me more work. Oh, the crab jumped on the water? I missed that. I got surge protectors, I hope? Yes and no. Not for everything. Not for every electronic in my house. So, is the water drained? It is. I was guessing that this was just for... Wait. Can I get another heart now? Can I spam those hearts? I can't. Wait, never mind, the heart was in the second one, right? Maybe I can restore my health in here. Probably you guys can still hear the thunder, right? Yes, we can restore our health in there. It seems that it respawns the enemy. Wait, it respawns the item and the enemy. Feel stunned, Stormman. Let's get the final heart. Bomby did something! Bomby finally hit the crab. Good job! You're not that useless. Maybe Subaru, the crab haven't suicide. Wait. Maybe the crab didn't commit suicide. Maybe Palmy was able to punch him just like that, and then he fell on the water. Now we can explore this part. Lufia? I haven't played Lufia. I would like it. I know it is medieval, so that's the biggest reason why I have never played it. It has some Zelda puzzles in there. I will add it to the list. I will trust you. Should I play Lufia 1 though? Sabri is saying maybe, but since Remito asked why a crab dies when he falls on water, that also doesn't make too much sense, right? And Pomi is also studying the seals in here. Those seals remind me of Crash Bandicoot 2 and the Ice World level. Or maybe I should just say the ice levels. So now we are going to check. Wait. That's not how I get that? Maybe that's only for 2 players? I don't know how to get items when they have some height. Escape Lufia 1? So here's the thing though. I usually hate skipping the first games of a particular franchise because I feel like